I am sworn to carry your burdens. Here's my impression of you, chat. Hey tracker. Hi tracker. Tracker. Hey tracker. That's you. That's what you sound like. I'm in. How you doing, Simpico? Hello Sireny. Nice to see you, Jacob. Howdy 17 gay emus. Hello Robin Fee. Hello Silver Ice 376. Hey Sinister Sarmer. Good to see you, Black Dragon. Nice to see you, Silent Blue One Knee. Hey Chart Narmers. Greetings Rocket Blade. Good to see you, Trigoat Hideaway. Hey CP Colin 2. How you doing, Cardelier? Hello Ultra Cool Guy 48.
Hello, chat! And yeah, there's actually a fairly substantial Revolt modding scene. The big one that I really wish worked, or at least, I don't know if it exists at this time, but it would be really nice. The thing that would have gotten me to do a lot more Revolt content is if there was simply a random car selection button. Because I wanted to do more like AI races and whatnot, right? Just to for some channel point betting and whatnot, for some funsies. But there's no way to just pick a random car, which is unfortunate. I'd have to like do a random number generator and then go see which car that was, which is, it's no good. That adds too much extra like downtime between rounds. Yeah, there's ways to do it with the current modded version of Revolt. Revolt GL or whatever it's called these days.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
Yeah, exactly. But for now, I believe we're all good to go. Hope everybody's having themselves a good one as we find ourselves at the start of another stream. Yes.
How ya doing, Gerbil Phase?
We're doing some more SMZ3 today, as is the nature of things on Mondays. It's a tradition I intend to keep. It's one of those things where, I mean, it's fun, and it allows me to talk to chat more easily since I've done a bajillion of these particular randomizers at this point. But for now,
Hey Crispy Croco.
I think everything's ready to go to get things started. Though I do need to swap the scene over to switch from, there we go.
Greetings, Pyrolite.
Fast SMZ3, there we are. Easy peasy. Oh, did they make another version of the Fusion
Greetings,
Randomizer?
Flame Hynard.
I feel like that would be tricky just because of how much of that game depends on, like, story flags and whatnot, so hopefully they found a way to make it a bit more open-ended. Though there is the small caveat with Metroid Fusion where a lot of the checks in that game suck ass.
I've already greeted you, Cardelier.
Alright, oh, let's go ahead and jump on in, shall we? Oh yeah, it'd probably help if I could actually see Tracker. There we go. I see you!
Howdy, Ringleson. You would not believe what Shack Tool has this time. Good to see you, G-Volt.
Emergency in Sector 3. 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 Emergency. And let us not forget the other one. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Hello, Micah
Warning,
Fighter.
no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Desert Palace is now green pendant.
Oh shit, it's not Thieves Town? Madness! Utter madness!
Time to blow some things up. Toggling spring ball on. Neat. A whole quarter of a heart.
Screw it, I'm going to Eastern. We're doing it again! I'm talking about which one's better or worse. I'm just talking about the fact that we've gotten Green Pendant Thieves Town so much it's kind of absurd. Ah, the forest. The place that's currently being spammed to hell and back on a
Grappling beam
video.
is now yours. 5 treasures left.
In fact, let me double check the counts. Let's see if I go over to the anniversary event here. So, the number of clears of any given area. Capstone of rewards at 20,000. Forest is currently at 74,235. Guys, you've almost gotten quadruple the amount of clear points it needs. Go do something else!
Marked off an ice palace key. 4 treasures left.
The next highest for the record is at 39,027, and then it drops all the way down to 19,605. So, yeah, to say that Forrest is currently disproportionate would be putting it mildly.
I'm sure you're happy if this is early in the seed. 3 items left in Eastern Palace. Never doubt the shack. Making a note that criteria level 1 key card is at Shack Tool.
Alright, Shack Tool has something theoretically required. I also already got the grapple beam from Eastern Palace, so Eastern Palace, I guess, is Shack Tool's favorite fan today. Man, over the weekend I got to see like 3 more people take on Go 1992 it. One of my amalgam maps. There's one particular bit of that map that I didn't intend to be a jump scare, but has definitely morphed into one hell of a jump scare. And it's been admittedly pretty funny seeing people react to it.
How ya doing 04 death? 2 treasures left.
As far as that,
you should climb Castle Tower without the lamp.
So like the last big fight of the game,
you will not need these.
It's a pop-up one, so the monsters just kind of suddenly appear.
7 items left in Hyrule Castle.
If you end up approaching the fight from certain angles, you'll get like about 100 barons popping up directly in front of your face. And on non-GZ Doom source ports, the noise that makes is quite loud. Just for not thinking 31 months. Jonathan, spin it a little bit more for us today.
These again?
How the rest we going? Any magazines? I haven't gotten a magazine in a while. Mostly just in cross keys. My blue tears, arrows. $20. Nobody ever went screaming, but there's definitely been some. Like they'll be mid-conversation and then just. It's one of those types of startling where your train of thought is immediately cut off. The one fellow that had it happen with an actual face cam on. Well, let's just say the only facial expression that can really suit it is capital.
Sucks to be you.
Oh, speaking of
magazines.
Making
a note that big key is at Lumberjack Tree.
It's capital O, period, capital O. You know, on purpose. Wait, I've already checked blues here. It's just arrows. Shit. It's like I never meant for it to be a jump scare,
Tracking Skullwood's key.
But it is funny though. It's just meant to be the last encounter of Go to it, that's all.
No plans to authorize the use of these.
Lee and Steve Hawk, thank you for the 25 months. You know, let's spin it a little bit more for us today as we're blowing up this bird! How did it see me from that far away? I said we're blowing up this bird. There. I want my $80. Give me. Now fuck it, we're doing it again. I want more money. I don't think we can dig some over to Alexandra. Didn't know it's been a little bit more for us today. As I have acquired mucho rupees to start things off. And she's over the 18 months. Grab this here bomb. Actually, I have a good amount of resources to start things off today. Very nice. I could have spent time farming that rupee tree until I could afford Zora, but it seems like a bit much. Screw attack, eh? We take
Marking
those.
off the screw attack. Marked off the moon pearl. Not the bees. Wait, this one's good.
Ah, there's another
Toggled
100 bucks.
plasma beam on.
The form of bee! Hypebox, we're getting 3 steps over, going over to Mr. Hypebot, Xerxes, and you and a wolf spider. Yeah, but honestly, my concept of the days of the week get all messed up as well.
I'm sure this will be handy.
They all kind of blend together at this point.
Misery Meyer key is now yours. You now have 2 big 20s. Out of like 5,000. Is this even randomized? Hi Shopik boy. Track the Meridia boss keycard in a 50 rupees.
Behold, a bee! Hey tracker, bottled merchant is bullshit.
Cleared bottle merchant.
No, I didn't say it. Sorry. I just have a
Good
significant
job on getting the gravity suit.
aversion to anything TikTok related. But now I'm curious. You did say cute Eevee animation, and that does pique my interest. As a certain half-breed vampire man once said,
Increasing collection of missiles.
I'm interested in this.
Tracked blue Gatorade. It's never bullshit to visit your local library. Making a note that heart container is at library. Maybe you will die less often now. Did you get a nice book at least?
I may take a look at that. I may take a look at it then later then. Those are words that managed to eventually make their way out of the mouth. Yes. Selling the bee? Yeah, that's in the base game. It's just that nobody would have thought to do it because he'd have to drag a golden
You
bee
need some of these,
all the way from
right?
the fountain where they exist in
Doesn't
the lower
get you
right-hand corner
anywhere,
of the
though.
map to Kakarika Village. Actually, before I do this,
Toggled morph bombs on.
yeah, the fish is kind of ridiculous since you had to physically walk over there. The fish is only really practical to sell in Randomizer when it comes to randomizers. Sometimes there'll just be a fish bouncing around outside of town and you can just bring it straight in.
10 whole arrows.
Holy
Wow.
moly!
6 items left in Hyrule Castle. 5 treasures left. 4 treasures left.
This is quite a start.
Track the morphing ball and the flute.
I'm actually allowed to have a flute? Impossible. Yeah. It's like, somehow, despite the current state of the internet, I have managed to maintain a very lengthy attention span. I usually load up like half-hour plus videos more than anything.
Toggled Bourbon.
God, I wouldn't mind some cool weather. We finally got a little bit of rain, but once again, it was only a little bit. We're still in a pretty, worrying state when it comes to anything fire-related, so...
Tracking Palace of Darkness key.
To fruition. I mean, ultimately, the thing that worries me about it is, unsurprisingly, it has nothing to do with nature and everything to do with other human beings. They're the ones I'm worried about.
Tracking Norfair boss keycard.
Nope, that's the Crocodile boss key. Oh, dick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Writing down super missile at Desert Ledge.
Speaking of the bomber of the H-bomber guy variety. He hasn't posted in like, what, a long time now? Surely it's due for another escapade into some sort of gigantic rabbit hole, as tends to be the nature of things.
Superb soup collection begins.
I need to restock on bombs. Thankfully, there's a handy-dandy bomb crab right over here. There we go.
Stockpiled more soup. Congratulations
Yeah,
with your
I
new
mean,
titty mitts.
when your main
Track
source
the
of
misery
content
mire
is
key in
rabbit
the blue
holes,
boomerang.
it's only a matter of time.
Marked off the super speedy boots.
So I have Dark World access already. Truthfully, that's very concerning.
How you doing, Ridiasu?
You know what? That's my stun prize. Ah, magic. Very nice.
Even more 20 rupees.
Yeah. Yeah. The crabs. They refuse to be injured.
That was an easy peek at least.
Kind of want that, but
Writing
not enough
down
to go
bomb
get it.
capacity at Lake Hylia Island.
15's just a nice number of bombs. I find myself running out when I'm at 10 pretty often. But 15 tends to be good. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Oh, that's a good sequence break. Don't mind if I do.
Toggle camera on. The Racing Council will hear about this. Hello, is this the Racing Council?
Yeah, good luck with that, tracker.
I need to tell somebody that PinkKittyRose went to under the bridge without the flippers. Is anybody there? Oh, never mind. Sorry, Did I miss anything?
No, I was
Can we
just
go
swimming.
to Peg World?
Only if you're good.
Added more 50 rupees.
Empty
Fine.
bottle. Let's get something.
I'll just not give you the flipper's next seed. You now have 420 rupees. Har. That's the funny
A
number.
bee! And it's a regular bee. Hey, you know what? I still don't have a sword. I can find a use for that.
Marked red rupee at Zora's Ledge.
Hey, tracker! Clear that marked location.
Cleared Zora's Ledge. Hi again, Micah Sapphire.
More arrows!
Yay.
Well, rupees are definitely
Found
not a
more
concern
50
this time.
rupees.
Who's ready to take a round trip around the Dark World? We're going on a journey. Here we get snacks. I mean, there's a fish along the way. It's kind of big, though. Might have a hard time snacking on it. A sword! Amazing.
You can now poke things. Tracked Ganon's tower big key.
Well, that's dealt with already.
If you got hit less, you wouldn't need these.
I require a few more rupees. Dang it. You can tell exactly when I fall behind the pattern. It's like I didn't take a big enough step there, so everything's slightly out of whack. Better? Aw, whatever. I've got enough rupees for the rest of the scene now, it's fine.
Your mom signed the permission slip. Now you can carry more arrows.
You'll come with me. Yeah, seems good.
Toggling bow on.
Honestly, with how many good items have been forked over at this point, I'd be very surprised if Cave had anything good.
Picked up more 10 arrows. 3/4 of a heart is almost a working one, I think.
I mean,
Track the nice beam.
they're not
the super
useless,
missile,
but they're
and
also
the
really
cape.
not great. Decided never get a bazooka and so they are pretty rare. Especially from 4 Blue Burst, it was really just the Ginyu Bazooka and the Nug. The Nug. I mean, the cape's fine, but it's nothing too crazy.
What are you going to destroy with these?
The big thing is it allows me to sneak into Aga Tower. Bombs! I needed those! That's a good drop! Oh, it's running out. Alright, now that we've taken the frog on a world tour.
Toggling turtle rock key on.
We're just going round the world. It's fine. It's fine. Here you go, safe and sound.
Picked up more missiles.
I managed to hit the start button.
Marked ether as required for Miserable Mire. Cool. More missiles.
Alright, a whole lot of
Yay.
nothing.
More 10 arrows.
You know, let me do this really fast. I'm sure nothing can go wrong from just dipping in here very briefly.
Marking off another 20 rupees. By the way, nice tech.
Don't want this ice beam at all. Well, it's because it's not the full-on Zero suit. It's bulkier! Actually has protection. Go fig. What a crazy concept. Hey, wait, but I saved him quit in... Oh, right, because I did the soft reset. Oops. Oh, yeah, while I'm here. Dang it. Here those guys. Okay, I'm just gonna scout what it is. It's like, how badly do I want this? Not at all.
Writing down piece of heart at Old Turian Launchpad.
Hey, tracker, clear that marked location.
I'll remove Old Turian Launchpad from the list.
Well, fine, since I didn't manage to make it. I'll also check this one item. One item indeed!
It's one arrow, PinkKittyRose. How much could it cost? 10 rupees. What a poopy item. No wonder it got flushed.
Yep. Going up.
Increasing collection of 20 rupees.
Alright, back to Link to the Past. To do what I was intending to do in the first place. Just going this way! Alright, let me in. Got anything good, Skullwoods? I mean, I only have the one
2 whole
e-tank, I'll
tanks
take
of
it.
energy. Wow. 7 treasures left.
Huh! Kind of an
Toppling
awkward
fire
thing to
rod
just get.
on. 6 items left in Skull Woods.
So how daring do I feel to take on Mothula with 4 hearts green mail?
Marked off the Tower of Here map. 5 treasures left. You now have 720 rupees. 4 treasures left. So many Skullwoods keys. 3 treasures left.
They're after me! Well, that guy's in for an eternal life of just despair. Forever stuck in the pinball. The Gibdo is stuck forever in bouncy torment. Yeah, just imagine you're trying to sleep and you just go born.
You now have 20 more supers than you started with. 2 treasures left.
I'll get my magic refilled because I'm gonna need every drop I can get from Opula. Extremely cooperative moth pattern! Well. Hey Tracker, I defeated Mothula without taking damage.
Someone is trying extra hard today. Toggled content. On. Sig kill Mothula. Found more missiles.
Nice.
1 item left in Skull Woods. Congratulations on beating off Mothula.
Hey Tracker, mark Skullwoods as blue crystal.
Skullwoods is now blue crystal.
That's what happens when Mothula doesn't just camp the corners all day. They just kind of explode.
Marked big key at Bumper Cave Ledge.
I swear to heck if this is the Skullwoods big key. Suddenly Hype Cave looking a bit more interesting.
Tracking Ice Palace big key.
Okay, no, it's just a fetch quest. Just a fetch quest item, nothing too exciting. Though this does give it the option of doing the entirety of Ice Palace, and you know, it is kind of a funny option.
Toggling Turtle Rock big key on. 7 items left in Thieves Town.
just 4 hammer hits. Similarly, just 4 tempered sword swipes.
Good job on getting the Norfair level 2 keycard.
The problem with
6
Mothula
treasures
is
left.
most of the hits that you do don't end up doing any damage because if Mothula ricochets into the spikes, it cancels the damage that was done. So the big struggle with Mothula is to get clean hits, which means it needs to not be camping around the spikes. And it loves camping in the corners, where there are a lot of spikes.
Okay. 5 items left in Thieves' Town. Doesn't get you anywhere though. Hoarding more 20 rupees. 4 items left in Thieves' Town. Good job.
Hey, Tracker, we are going to Peg World.
Toggle Peg World Go mode. On. Pop pop. Pop a pop. Pop a pop a pop. Pop a pop a pop pop. Pop a pop a pop pop.
Just a map. And it's a useless one at
Marking
that.
off the Desert Palace map.
Tragic.
I liked Peg World before it was cool. Let's visit Shack Tool next.
Yeah, I got blue windows. Better. Alright. Yeah, the moving floors interact very strangely with Helmasaur's tail.
Marking off another energy tank.
This is what we'd like to call an ambitious play.
Hopefully you will remember that one later.
Yep, the ice drops in Cold Stare's room do 2 hearts of damage. Cold Stare currently one-shots me with contact damage. So, you know, this is what we like to call risky.
It would have been much easier to find a heart container, you know. 7 items left in Ice Palace. You could have just waited to get that, you know. Phew. Marked piece of heart at Master Sword pedestal.
Oops. Curse my stubby little range. Hey, Tracker, clear that hint tile.
I'll remove Master Sword pedestal from the list. Howdy, Gamer Zero. Hi Hawkblade 573. Such a useful item. 6 items left in Ice Palace. How did you get to Ice Palace map chest without the hookshot and the flippers?
Don't worry about it,
Hi
Tracker.
Dr. Smasher. 5 items left in Ice Palace. Missile is now yours. Three more and you can beat a straight. 4 treasures left. Hello Nana Finger.
Not exactly the most useful third hint tile there. Well, that's an interesting
Feels a
find.
strange pulling sensation. 3 items left in Frigid Palace. Didn't you see the no trespassing sign? Even more pieces of heart. 2 items left in Frigid Palace.
Ice
Good
rod,
job on
eh?
getting the ice rod.
Alright, so chances are
One
that
more
cape
to
was
go in here.
probably required then. As long as Turtle Rock's a crystal. Shockingly, no! The prize for Ice Palace is actually the blue mail as opposed to the ice rod. Hey, Tracker, track content.
I'm not going to do that for you unless
Hey, Tracker,
you say
track
hey
content.
Tracker, would you please track Ice Rod since you're having me auto-track everything. Found me 10 arrows.
That was close.
That's everything in Frigid Palace. What's the point of even having logic if you're just going to ignore it? Rip Cold Stare. Frigid Palace is now red pendant. Marked off a content.
The fire rod, for some reason, not causing a multi-hit at the start of the fight really caused some troubles there. Yeah, that seems like a worthwhile play, to say the least.
More supers? That was kind of you to help that old man when you couldn't see.
You! You! I'll make you pay for this! Oops. A little too far to the left.
Making a note that mail is at Ether tablet.
Ah, that's good to know. Alright, while I'm thinking about it.
Have
Hey,
you been
Tracker!
using them?
Clear Master Sword Pedestal!
Cleared ped.
You know, while I'm in the area, I may as well snag these 3 checks at an Orfair. Because, I mean, they're right here.
Cool. More bombs.
I get big
Found
bombs.
more
I mean,
plus
big
5
key of
arrow
some fashion.
capacities.
But what flavor of big key? And is it something useful in this exact moment? Yes, actually. It
Good
really
job
is.
on getting the Tower of Hera big key. Making a note that Big 20 is at Spectacle Rock.
Get some info on Tur Rock while I'm up here. Figure out what medallions I actually need.
Picked up more 20 rupees.
So I'm pretty heavily sequence breaking the flippers right about now, since the flippers also lock the hammer.
Another one. 5 items left in Tower of Hera. Okay. 4 items left in Tower
That
of Hera.
says sword! It's kind
Marked
of tempting to
sword
go
at Dark
snag
Maze
that,
bottom.
honestly. I don't want to take a trip all the way to Pod for a sword. Especially with just 1 key. Probably not, but it is tempting. Wait, I do have the big key, so I can snag this.
Yay. More hamburgers. 3
Ah!
treasures left.
Alright.
Making a note that Norfair level 1 keycard is at Magic Bat. 2 items left in Tower of Hera. Missile is now yours.
Hold on! Hold on! There. But of course.
Even more Zelda bombs. One more to go.
Hey, Tracker! Mark remaining
Sig-turn
dungeons
boulder.
as crystal.
Tower of Hera is now even worse pendant. Mark remaining dungeons as a crystal. Sky floating crap is kind of rare to see.
Oh, okay.
Mark 300 rupees at floating island. Ether is now known for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle rock.
Alright, so Ether's the only important medallion, which means it's the last one I'll get. Cool,
Tracking
I can go finish
Eastern
Eastern.
Palace big key.
See,
now
now
have
I want to
7
go to
heart
Palace of
pieces.
Darkness for that one sword. Because I can also finish Eastern at the same time.
Added another missile to the stash.
Imagine how silly Mufu would be in this game if he could turn on a dime with the boots. Yo, Dr. Dubs! How's it going, man? Thanks to the party of 36. I know I glanced at what you were playing today, but I'll press it again.
Do you have enough 20 rupees yet? Tracking energy tank.
All right, Tribe. How'd the matches go? Get any good wins?
Yay. More missiles. Toggling 20 rupees on. Toggled heart container on. Tracking bombos. Marking off the tech.
Hell yeah, I'd love to come back to a game after a while and still be able to do well. This bomb jump is forever finicky. That might also be too low. Nope, just right this time. Okay, okay. Have fun then, rather than too little. Yeah, there's never been a fighting game I'm truly good at by any means. I did alright with Melty, but that's just because the people I played with had a really hard time against very aggressive players. So in other words, me just going...
Picked up more superb missiles.
It's like, look, I'm gonna play a rushdown character and I'm gonna push frickin' buttons, and that's what I'm going to do. And by gummit, Melty's a game where that works.
This is more than half needed to be scammed to Zora. I bet the view is better than what you got. Hey Dr. Dubs.
Ah, yes, Dr. Nubs, resident artist of trackers. Visuals there? Giving the representation of to her smugness. Oh, my juice. My juice is running out. What are you doing?
You now have 5 energy tanks.
Almost got by the game's basic features not working. By which I mean I probably pressed the A button like a frame too soon. You know what? I don't want to have to wander all the way around just to go to Graveyard Ledge. We're gonna do this. Yes! Alright. Have a good lunch. Or dinner, I guess, in this case.
Tracked criteria level 2 keycard.
I want my magic back. Glug glug! Yeah, I mean, it's a check that was technically in logic. I just got it in a way that is decidedly not allowed. It's a classic. You know, despite how much stuff I've done, I still really don't have very many Metroid keys. It's a very Link to the Past heavy scene. Yeah! Might as well finish Eastern first. Cause hey, if I get a House of Darkness small key, that'd be swell. I'm actually gonna science something I'm not sure of. Oh, I had the fire rod, I don't have to, but I'm gonna science it anyways! For future playthroughs! It's not looking like it so far, Colin.
Even more missiles. Just one more.
Is our big eyeball friend vulnerable to being exploded? No, they're not, actually. They're vulnerable to many things, but explosions is not one of them. Science complete. The Igors are immune to medallions. God, I hate... Yeah, Stalfos. Yeah, it's like when you go on an Isaac run and you get Pyromania, and suddenly the run is so much easier because every explosion in the game doesn't hurt you and instead heals.
Added more 20 rupees. That's the last of them. Wait, you're not supposed to be able to get to Armis Knights yet.
Well, if you're displeased
Warning
about
one
that
out
one,
for
Tracker,
Armis
you're
Knights.
really not gonna like this next bit.
You now have 6 energetic tanks. 13 items left in Palace of Darkness. Greetings Curtis Wildcat. Now don't you forget about that. Picked up more missiles. 12 treasures left. Tracking Meridai level 2
Okay.
keycard. 11 items left in Palace of Darkness.
Now, if only I actually had made this jump good, I'd be able to go up and check Shock Tool.
How many more superb missiles do you need? 10 treasures left.
Considering I'm only at 35, Tracker, several. Now, normally in this situation, I wouldn't go to Dark Maze, but I was promised a sword, so I'm willing to go. There we go.
Toggled high jump boots on. 9 items left in Palace of Darkness. I hear it's time to dig underwater and maybe get something. Even more Skullwood's keys. 8 treasures left. How? You're missing so many items to get to Dark Basement, right? 7 treasures left. How
Don't worry
did you
about it,
get to
Tracker.
Dark Basement left with so many missing items? Good job on getting a super missile.
Ah, Ruins. One of those songs I've heard many times, but it still causes the shivers. Give me that sword!
Your progressive sword grows stronger. 6 items left in Palace of Darkness. How did you get to Dark Maze Bottom with so many missing items?
Now, I
Enough
really don't want to
pieces
get
for
screwed
2
over
full
by
hearts.
Stolfos Basement,
Wow.
so I will make another loop.
5 treasures left. I think someone else is here.
Good luck with that, Tracker.
No, guess not.
She's trying so hard to dark on me this scene. Emphasis on the word trying.
You stumbled upon more missiles. 4 treasures left.
Okay, I'm actually running out of Link to the Past checks. We are starting to get to the point where I should consider going to other things. And by other things, I mean Super Metroid. But first... Ah, good! Now I can do more dungeons! You know, I could go really ridiculous with this, considering my current keys. And I think I might.
That's nice. How many more 10 arrows do you need? 5 treasures left. You now have 9 heart pieces. 4 items left in Desert Palace.
I mean, I might as well dip into Mire. While I'm here... Also, yeah, since Shadow Rock's a crystal, I absolutely needed the cape. And thus, the Ice Palace Big Key. I do so love it when the RNG lines up in that room. There's definitely been scenes where I've spent an enormous amount of time in Super Metroid. I can think of one regular scene in particular where Blue Brinstar ended up leading into like all the Metroid stuff.
Picked up a nickel.
So I pretty much did the
7
vast majority
left.
of Super Metroid before going to Link to the Past at all. Key Sanity makes it pretty unlikely though, since yeah, there's a lot of items in both games.
That's nice. 6 treasures left.
The best you'll get with Key Sanity is occasionally having a large group of items that are completely optional. The recent scene where I got to skip the entirety of Blue Brinstar. I mean, Blue and Pink Brinstar. Really, just anything that wasn't Red Brinstar.
But I wanted to go to the left side of Swamp Palace.
Hey, Tracker, clear that hint tile!
Blocking it is useless. Cleared 2 locations from Swamp Palace. 8 items left in Swamp Palace. 5 treasures left. Your mom signed the permission slip. Now you can carry more bombs.
Does the ratio block with room shots? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
That's nice. 4 items left in Miserable Mire. Added more energetic tanks. 3 items left in Misery Mire. Hoarding more pieces of heart. 2 treasures left.
Just a second, I'm gonna grab one more mirror item real quick. It's good. Alright, this is gonna
You
take
stumbled upon more 20 rupees.
some effort, but we can get there. I'm actually having to brainstorm exactly how I'm going to do this dungeon, because I only have 1 key, and I need to make the 1 key enough. Which means this has to be done in a very peculiar order to make that work out. So I need to make sure that the front door is open, like so.
You better beeline to Ganon's tower quickly.
Okay, so the silvers are in Ganon's tower then. Most likely. The ether tablet has a mail upgrade. There's the lamp! That only
Toggling
begs
lamp
more
on.
questions.
11 treasures left.
So I am very severely sequence breaking the flippers. I do need those at some point, so I'm gonna have to go get them eventually.
Increased survivability by 1 step. 10 treasures left. 9 treasures left.
Now, due to the
Toggle
aforementioned
missile on.
1 key, I have something I need to do next immediately as opposed to later. We gotta go from the top of the dungeon. To the bottom of the dungeon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to care about reserve tanks? 8 items left in Turtle Rock. Even more 20 rupees. 7 treasures left.
Alright, I want as much HP as I can
6
go into the
treasures
boss,
left.
so kill me.
5 items left in Turtle Rock. Tracked a heart piece, the Swamp Palace big key, and a death.
There's something about slipping in that little and a death. Nah, this isn't exactly fantastic equipment for dealing with Trinex, so gotta be a little bit careful. Wow, smooth this out. Hey, Tracker! I defeated Trinex without taking damage.
Someone is trying extra hard today. Picked up more content. Mark Trinex as defeated. Added more 20 rupees. 4 treasures left.
Really goes to show the importance of
Kill
grabbing that
Trinex.
second sword. Hey, Tracker! Mark Turtle Rock as Red Crystal.
Mark Turtle Rock is one of those crystals you hope you get late in the game so you don't have to check Pyramid Fairy.
Alright, so now we've done the top and the bottom. We can do the middle of Turtle Rock.
Picked up more Turtle Rock keys.
Nice Turtle Rock key in Turtle Rock. Very rude.
Marked off the Misery Mire map. 3 items left in Turtle Rock. Marked off the Merida
Alright.
level 1 keycard.
Okay,
2
Meridia
items left in
looking
Turtle
pretty good
Rock.
right now, I must say. Yeah, I think it's definitely time to go to Meridia after this. Rude.
You should have enough now, I think. One more to go in here. Marking off another power bomb.
Alright, there we go.
That's everything in Turtle Rock.
I think it's finally time. I can do Hyrule Castle, but at this point I kind of want to put it off until I get at least one Castle Tower small key. It's time to go to Meridia, go to Meridia, go to Meridia. I've got 3 freaking crystals and 2 pendants by the time I'm finally setting foot into Super Metroid in some meaningful capacity. That's a little bit ridiculous. It's also been almost an hour and a half.
Howdy Lord Sino. Yay, more places to skip.
Hey, Tracker, clear that hint tile.
Cleared 2 locations from Dark World Northeast.
Look at all that green on the Meridian map. Time to get to work. There are some shenanigans here, Tofile. We did the top of Turtle Rock, and then we did the bottom of Turtle Rock, and then we did the middle. And this is our first real dip into Super Metroid of the run. Oh yeah, I've been kind of cleaving through the bosses on the Link to the Past side of things. It's been very nice. Come on, get on with it!
Toggle Dragon on. Did you microwave her?
Sadly, no. I'm missing 2 ingredients for that. Oh, look, another Turtle Rock small key.
Added more Turtle Rock keys.
Damn, Turtle Rock's almost in logic now. Almost. Get me out of this miserable room. A single rupee? What kind of prize is this?
It's Greg.
Oh god, yeah, that'd be a hell of a reason to have to wake up early. Well, hopefully the swap ends up going smoothly. Got done in about 2 hours. Oh, it's fairly quick and efficient.
Tracked Palace of Darkness map. Toggled Cane of Verna on. Doesn't get you anywhere though.
Phantom City, what a spot, damn! What does Greg stand for? Bad memes.
Marked off the Desert Palace big key. Found more heart pieces.
It doesn't even work with Link to the Past because there's more than one of them.
Get your popcorn out, cause it's time for Shack Tool.
Alright, away he goes! I mean, we already know what the prize is. We got spoilers in the Eastern Palace.
Toggling criteria level 1 keycard on. I told you about Shack Tool.
Now, whether or not that's actually a useful keycard, we'll see later. But it is 3 items, so stick and put like a little bookmark in Shack Tool there, and we'll see whether or not it actually works out. It's something with theoretical use. Theoretical. Well, we don't know if it's a victory jingle yet. It could just be a waste of time. It's merely a fetch quest. Actually, 4 items. There's 3 items at the gauntlet, and I keep forgetting that the item in the upper left of the starter criteria also is the level 1 keycard. Man, fetch quests everywhere!
Magic powder is now yours.
Wait, that's a little 1 keycard that I can grab for Norfair now, too. Interesting! Man! Sea Vents is another area that has really good atmosphere. shame about the enemies, and them being absolute pains in the ass. How bad are they? Bad enough that I rarely do it solo. I'm in! I'm in! I'm in! I'm in! Let me in! God dang it! Just let me in the stupid gate!
No!
Making a note that Red Rupee is at Main Street Missiles. Marking off a big 20.
Sometimes throwing away all finesse and just flailing at it works. Yeah, I mean that just summarizes how fussy Super Metroid glitches tend to be.
Hoarding more pieces of heart. Marked off the Ice Palace map.
Oh, come on. Crate boss
Toggling
key,
Green
huh?
Star boss key card on.
Oh, something to do after I'm done here, then.
That's a lot of soup.
Seabeds is just one of those areas in PSO that really necessitates a proper party. Because every
off
single
another
piece
missile.
of the usual party is
Why so blue?
quite helpful. Hunters being able to nuke down things like Delbiters before they get to do too much. Freaking droids in general, keeping everything at bay with freeze traps. Forces making sure you don't goddamn die in a single hit to a Sinozilla by actually using the debuffs. There's a little something for everyone! Oh yeah, Phantasmal World 3. The box farming quest. You've actually proceeded more deeply into the quest itself to run it. You've been run over by many a dog. So many dogs. What do we got here? Let's see, I think that has to
You
be
now have
Brinstar.
16 heart
Yeah.
pieces. Tracking Brinstar level 2 keycard.
How was Doggo? Doggo was fine after a while, but it was 3 full hours of howling. But thankfully, after I, reinforced that I'm not going to pay attention to him when he howls, but I'll pay attention to him when he doesn't, I take him for a little walk, and burn some of that energy. The Doggo just proceeded to hang out with me for the rest of the day. Just a little fella, so he just kind of laid on my lap for most of the day. But he's also just a little fella, so the howling was quite high-pitched and painful. I had to wear headphones for those first 3 hours.
Lower Norfair boss keycard is now yours. Oh no. Please avert your eyes to avoid seeing an imminent disaster.
Oh right, it's this incredibly creepy tension music. Hey Tracker, track content!
Did you get the quick kill?
Sure did!
Marked off a content. Added more 10 arrows.
You gotta get him right during the middle of that mouth opening animation. If you get him too quick or too late, it doesn't work. It's only specifically that frame.
Fresh meat.
Added more super missiles.
Gonna go into Norfair and do a little bit of that out of logic? Sure. Let's go! Actually, before I do that, I should pick up the level 1 keycard for Norfair so I can do even more of it out of logic. Yeah! Fantasy Star Universe was alright. It's definitely the weird stepchild, the weird middle child of PSO1 and PSO2. But it has its perks.
Toggling Norfair level 1 keycard on.
Like, the class system was generally really neat. And it too supported using a whole bunch of different weapon types, unless you went into, like, the super focused classes. It probably had my favorite of the class systems in the 3 games. But the combat was a little bit iffy. The portable games actually helped fix that up a bit by introducing blocking and, like, those sorts of mechanics. Hey, wait, I was gonna do Norfair stuff. Come back. Since the PlayStation portable games were based off of Universe, I never actually got a chance to play them, but from the sounds of things, it was a good addition. I'm burning!
Another one. I think someone else is here.
Tracker, you've already tried this. They're nowhere to be seen.
No, guess not.
She's really getting desperate.
Tracked bottle of blood.
Oh, the pain!
So it's come to this? Croc just wants to be left alone.
It hasn't come to this quite yet, Tracker. I need to heal. Ah. There's Barry in the scene. Honestly, it's probably just over in Brinstar or something. But I had a lot of checks available in Norfair, so screw it. I'm gonna go do them.
Good job on getting the Turtle Rock map.
Nothing suspicious here. Yeah, this entire lower part of Upper Norfair doesn't actually have high heat rooms. It's kind of strange.
Toggled Crocomire on. Did you actually have to kill him this time?
We'll see. Like, this room is high heat.
You have enough missiles now.
And that's about it.
Your 20 rupees collection is getting somewhere.
Brinstar, okay.
Mark off the Brinstar level 1.
Not necessarily required, but suddenly that early game is looking real open. Because that's basically everything just available now. And a shooting blade.
Tracked shovel.
I beat it early on that Morphball, but at least I got the correct jump distance. Nice continuous wall jump. Very intentional. I've been hearing a whole lot of this music lately. Still haven't gotten that dang Heaven Striker that I want with good stats.
Toggled lower Norfair level 1 keycard.
So I at least had to come down here since I needed that particular keycard. Okay, that just raises even more questions.
Tracking Zora's flippers.
So the main item that I've been out of logic this whole time, the flippers, has been found here at Bubble Mountain. So the question then becomes, where the utter hell is the Varia suit?
Yay. More pieces of heart.
I mean, it's probably just in an early game Super Metroid, if I had to guess.
More
But I still
5
haven't even
rupees.
been to Brinstar.
More bombs.
Am I so afraid to find it in 2? Because Lower North Fair is somewhere that you can only access with considerably more items, and it has its own set of keys. In the case of Key Sanity. Both are actually fairly large, major areas, unlike the 2 divisions of Brinstar. Well, there's
Yay.
a few checks in Red
More
Brinstar, but
missiles.
not many. There's not that many in Lower North Fair
Money,
either, but
money,
it's a much
money,
larger
money.
area. Oh, it burns! The one mild annoyance about this is having to constantly refill my health. Well, that didn't get very far. I'll take that.
Wave beam is now yours.
Now I just need that third charge beam.
Increasing collection of Zelda bombs.
I have the pseudo charge. It's a quality of life thing you can turn on with the cash randomizer. It allows you to still hurt bosses even if you run out of ammo. However, it's only doing as much damage as your uncharged shots. They're very unimpressive.
Found more heart pieces.
Alright, that's it for the entirety of Upper North Fair. I guess it's time to start making my way all the way up to Criteria and Brinstar. Nah, speed booster jump height is still an issue. So if you want to get your full jump height when you have just speed booster and no high jump boots, you gotta do a neutral jump. Otherwise, you can open up the menu and switch
Picked
off
up
the
more
speed booster
super
for a bit.
explosive arrows.
Since that was a handy feature in the original Super Metroid, it still exists. The randomizer. It's the ability to turn things on and off.
Marked off a tower of hierarchy.
I mean, nothing that's really been adjusted is mechanics related. Other than adding, you know, like 3 spin and keeping your momentum when you land. Stuff that increases flow. Oh no. How did I not land in there? Look at all that green over there, Chad. Look at all the green on the left side of the map. Soon.
Cool. More Misery Meyer keys. Marked off a power bomb. Found more 50 rupees.
I mean, I wouldn't be too sad if the X-Parasites never come back. I never particularly liked them from a mechanical standpoint. Because it means that in order to get your health and armor replenishments, you're chasing things around, which is just annoying.
Okay. Are you one of those alphas I have heard about?
Further emphasizing the ridiculousness of the speed booster not engaging sometimes. It's like, what do you mean that entire section wasn't enough to engage the speed booster? I can engage the speed booster in that room alone!
Ganon's tower key is now yours. Found more heart containers.
Alright, let's see what the final verdict on Shack Tool is. Unless that's a Swamp Palace or a Castle Tower small key.
Great. Now you can afford to pay me. Toggle Palace of Darkness key on.
Potential was there, but alas, there's still a bunch of stuff I don't actually need. The most useful of that set was the Palace of Darkness small key, and even then, we'll see whether or not it ends up being one that's all that useful. So technically a less useful item than last week, since it just wasted some time.
Increasing collection of 5 rupees. 50 rupees is now yours.
There's the swamp small.
Marked off a swamp palace key. Your missile collection is getting somewhere. More missiles. You now have 4 more 300 rupees than you started with. Added more missiles.
Actually gotta pay attention to this room. Alright, Anacoons, what you got? Da, 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 da. A little bit more Mega Man this week. Mega Man!
You stumbled upon more bombs.
Man, I still can't believe that Bubsy
Found
revival
more
actually
energy
looks
tanks.
like... good? Maybe? Decent at least?
Your 3 bombs collection is getting somewhere.
How long ago was Mega Man 11? Yes. Has it been a decade yet?
So many 20 rupees.
Seven years, okay, not quite. It's getting there though. What's the ass block?
One day I will force you to fight him again.
There's the Varia suit!
Good job on getting the various suits.
I mean, we have had a Mega Man kart game before in the form of Battle and Chase.
Cool. More Ganon's tower keys.
Yeah, sadly at the moment Capcom's busy printing money with the stuff that's in high demand. Since all
Why
Mega
are
Man's
there
ever
2
been
of
able to
these
do
in the
is
pool?
respectable sales figures instead of good sales figures, or even fantastic, he's kind of stuck.
Added more heart containers.
First time I heard that theme song for Roll in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Because of course I played
Sweet.
as Roll, why wouldn't I? I gotta play my classic Mega Man rip.
You stumbled upon more Ice Palace keys.
There's been a sword here the whole time?
Toggle bacon on.
Crazy. A scene where actually doing Blueprint Star really would have helped a bit. Not a ton. I kind of blew through the rest of the game, but like, cool.
Yay. More missiles. Tracked Misery Meyer
Well,
big key.
that was necessary.
Added another energy tank to the stash.
So yes, Crocomire had to die.
Who put 19 pieces of heart in this game? Palace of Darkness key is now yours.
I mean, take a wild guess who I played as in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. And pretty much exclusively. No, not Amy. God, no.
Hey air their crowded house.
Yes, there we go, Tails. My Tails? Because he's been by far my favorite Sonic character since ever? You know what? I'm curious about this shuttle. Let me go check. Goes to show I don't play enough Sonic games on the stream if people didn't actually know that.
Added more Ganon's tower keys.
Yeah, the original Pegasus spins are, you know, swift, but not crazy fast. It's not like the newer ones where you really are running out of control. In this one, they're more of a glorified run button. So the fun
More missiles.
Even though Tails
One
doesn't
more
even
to go
have
in
his
here.
flying ability in Sonic 2, and doesn't get a super form in Sonic 2, I'll still pick him over Sonic. The character I tend to like playing as the least in classic Sonic games is Sonic. I do occasionally use Amy mods, yeah. There's a very important distinction with those Amy mods, and it's a very big one. She doesn't talk. A big part of my resentment for Amy comes from the fact that I was first exposed to her through the Adventure era, where she is creepy. and very uncomfortable. Because, go figure, being an obsessive stalker is not a positive character trait. To the point where they eventually axed that. Eventually. But Adventure 1, 2, and Heroes? Oh, dear Christ. I mean, she met him in Sonic CD.
Picked up more Palace of Darkness keys. That's everything in Miserable Mire. Saying goodbye to Vitreous. Miserable Mire is now
and
Red
there is
Crystal.
a very large difference between a crush and obsessive stalking.
Saying goodbye to Golden Torizo. How many more explosive hamburgers do you need?
Hey, Tracker, clear Golden Torizo dropdown.
Cleared the spot where if you mess up the space jump you have to loop back around.
Ah, that actually worked for a change. Yeah, from like Shadow onward, she was fine. Heroes was the peak of obsessive stalker Amy. Ugh.
Even more energetic tanks. Wait, you're not supposed to be able to get to Mickey Mouse room yet.
Yep. Battle was almost as bad. I blocked most of Battle from my memory, so I don't remember that one. I just remember it was asinine.
Save some 20 rupees for the rest of us.
remember playing through Battle once. Just the once, though. The gameplay was actually kind of fun. It's kind of like the Dim special. They make games that are reasonably fun. Nothing crazy, but entertaining.
Toggled Ridley on.
The Hyrule Castle
Track
small key.
sewer key.
Not the key. Not the key to Hyrule Castle I'm looking for. I must say. Where the heck are the Castle Tower small keys? Skullwood's big key.
Mark
You know,
off the Skullwood's big key.
at this point, how much big keys are missing? Yeah, okay. I 100% need to do Aga this scene, because all the big keys that are remaining are ones that I absolutely 100% require. Very well, we'll get to that when I get to it. If I can find the Castle Tower small keys anywhere. Hey, Tracker, escape power bomb room is bullshit.
Cleared the room in Lower Norfair that you hope doesn't have anything because you need to go through a more fall maze. You now have 45 more powerful bombs than you started with.
Why are we doing Aga? Because I need to grab the big key off of the lumberjack ledge.
That's nice.
Problem is, I still can't do it, because I need to get the 2 Castle Tower small keys, wherever the hell those are. They gotta be around somewhere. I've been trying to put off Hyrule Castle until I at least had one of them. They don't seem too keen on showing up. So I should probably go to Hyrule Castle and see what I've been missing this entire time. Yeah, I've got the Ganon's Tower big key. It's either the Thieves' Town or the Palace of Darkness big key. I need both, so... Hookless Swamp is also sitting and staring me in the face. I'd really rather not. That was a bad bonk. So it got that guy's attention. No sense in guessing the blue ball amounts yet. It's gonna be a long time before we actually get to Aga.
Tracked Castle Tower key.
Unless... oh, of course the Castle Tower key was here.
Are you going to fill that with hot dyed Dr. Pepper or Pilk?
I still need one more before I can actually do the dungeon, mind you. But at this point, it wouldn't be too surprising if it's just there anyways.
Tracked shield. 3 items left in Hyrule Castle.
Alright, will there be one more down here? Admittedly, the thing I really want at the moment is the hook shot, so I can go
2
to finish off Swamp Palace.
Castle.
I mean, left side swamp's nothing, so there's not exactly a lot waiting for me in there. I can get 4 items, that's a good chunk. But I could also just single dip it if I got the hook shot. Really like that hook shot, though. There we go.
Tracked
Ask,
hookshot.
receive.
Just one more.
Not having the hookshot this whole time didn't really do too much. The only big thing it did was not allow me to do hookshot cave. That's really it.
Quake is now yours. That's the last of them. Rip Castle Guard.
I haven't got the Swamp Palace small key recently, so...
I've already greeted you, G-Volt.
Left side swamp was hinted as nothing, so there's nothing there. I've been putting off Castle Tower in particular. Oh. There's direct ship boss key.
Toggling wrecked ship boss key card.
Because I wanted to have a key so I can get
Just
upstairs
one
and grab
more.
the second item.
Hello, Lewis YKW.
Otherwise I would have done it earlier, but the seat was being very stubborn.
Marking off the swagnet. That's everything in Hyrule Castle Tower.
Alright, off to Swamp.
High Ketchup Gatorade. Hey Bartman 3010.
Oh no, I was calling this a Link to the Past heavy seed.
Greetings Matt equals Coder.
I spent an hour and a half at Link to the Past before we set foot into Super Metroid. It sure made the Super Metroid section nice and easy.
How are you even storing this many 20 rupees? 7 items left in Swamp Palace.
Yeah, it specifically has to be caves that are in the overworld and not a full-on dungeon. In dungeons, the mirror will take you back to the start of the dungeon, whereas in caves, it doesn't. It just makes it sound at you.
Okay. 6 items left in Swamp Palace.
This game has a lot of bugs that are generated from doing multiple things at the same time, and that's just another one of those things. Oh god, man. By any chance, did you accidentally do it at the top of GT before? Hey, how didn't that work?
I sure hope you can perform the diver down technique so we can get out of here quickly.
You've seen someone do it? Oh no! Tragedy.
Tracking
Okay.
Thieves Town key.
Now I really need that piece
5
down.
treasures left. Picked up enough power bombs to destroy Zebes with 4 treasures left.
Ah, on Murphy Day. Understood. They all have those days. Just some cosmic energy out there is just like, it's time for you to have a bad day.
Is this underwater? You
Okay,
can stop
okay.
picking up castle tower keys any day now. 3 items left in Swamp Palace.
Mandatory double dip
2
into
items left
Hyrule
in
Castle.
Swamp Palace.
Time to go
Good
back.
job on getting a missile. Good job on getting the shrooms. 1 item left in Swamp Palace.
August has been a weird blur for me. With an overarching sense of tension.
Picked up more missiles. That's the last of them. Cleared Swamp Palace.
Yeah, the boss theme was day early. Everybody's favorite super annoying raft snake that barely lets itself be vulnerable. God damn it, why does it have so much health in normal mode?
Yay. More Zelda bombs.
Alright, let's go beat that bag of one so I can figure out which big key this is. Whichever one it is, I can go finish the dungeon it's associated with. At this point, I prefer Thieves Town. At least the ultimate version they release less bad because it makes itself vulnerable like immediately and quickly. And by then you should have good enough gear that you can take it out in the 2 raft jumps. Making it much less miserable, but normal mode sucks. If you're a fresh character, there's no way in hell you're gonna have the equipment necessary at that point to really deal with it quickly, so it's gonna take forever. You're gonna have to sit through that entire darkness phase where it never really boards the raft. It's the ongoing saga. PSO's bosses kinda suck. So my my favorite games of all time? Yes. Is it flawless? Fuck no. I'm willing to acknowledge its issues. Dick. Yeah, but there are games that only have small nagging issues as opposed to fairly substantial flaws. Oh no, PSO2 was a massive hit in Japan right from the start. Before episode 3 was even a thing. The series has always had a cult following, and it's always been rather popular in Japan. Like, right from the start of PSO2, those ships were stuffed in Japan. Just lobby after lobby full as can be. Yeah, New Genesis definitely killed it. It was already losing steam because it had been out for so long. But New Genesis definitely put the nail in the coffin. Let me put it this way. PSO was so major in Japan that Affinia, the private server, even has a substantial Japanese player base. And you know how they are about joining servers not hosted in Japan. Sir, that's 5 of them so far! Seven! Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
Sig term
Hey, Tracker, pause the timer.
Timer paused.
Bear back. Alright, there we go. Hey, tracker! Resume the timer!
Timer resumed.
Trying to find out what we won. God, I hate post-ag in Light World. There's guards everywhere! Alright, Palace of Darkness or Thieves Town? Palace of Darkness or Thieves Town? Which one is it? Thieves Town! Alright, let's go. Let's go!
Toggling Thieves Town big key on. Maybe things will happen now.
I mean, it was guaranteed to be required. The only two big keys left in the game were both ones I needed. As you can see on the handy-dandy on-screen tracker. Yeah, Ben was hinted dead a while ago. It's what made being hand independent for both Ice Palace and Tower of Terror right at the start of this seed. Just feel very saddening. It's like, great, well I have full mapping now. Because I got two of the pendants. I really don't know what this hint tile can say that'd be of any use. Like curiosity and cats and all that.
Now don't you forget about that.
Cool! So we know where Gold Sword is. It was a not 100% useless hint. Which honestly at this point of the seed is, you know, much better than average.
Don't spend it all in one place. 3 items left in Thieves Town.
Yes, current hits point to both where a sword is and where a mail is. Still no sign of the book, though.
Yay. More missiles. 2 items left in Thieves Town. Sweet. 1 item left in Thieves Town.
Huh. You know, now that I take a look at it, 13 hearts this late into the seed with this much stuff collected is kind of a low number.
Track Sanctuary Heart Container. That's the last of them. Saying goodbye to Blind.
Well, the next most logical place to go is Wreck Ship. I may not have the key card there, but I can get everything else. But first, the big key.
Toggled criteria boss keycard on.
Well, good thing I checked that.
That's everything in Skill Woods.
Okay, then, at this point, that basically guarantees that the item that's mandatory in Ganon's Tower is just the silver arrows. So all I need now is the Palace of Darkness big key. Hey, the wrecked ship key!
Wrecked ship level 1 keycard is now yours.
That works out, I guess! The silver arrows have been in vanilla a few times. I've even had at least one instance of Pyramid Fairy being entirely vanilla, with a sword and arrow.
Rip Bomb Torizo.
Nah, Charge Beam isn't considered mandatory, since it's fully circumventable with enough super missiles. There used to be Charge Beam and logic for Ridley and Mother Brain, but at some point that got flushed away. That was a long time ago, and it was back on the main branch instead of the K-ish branch. Sure, I already skipped one other shield, so may as well get the useful one.
Your progressive shield grows stronger.
Yeah, space jump being absent is a bit strange. Though it does help explain why Lord Orphan had jack shit. Come on, Phantoon! Phantoon, quit your stalling! What about the RNGs like for this fight in terms of him deciding whether or not to eventually start the next part of the phase, how long the eye stays open on the circle of fire attack? There's a lot of randomness to this guy, it feels like. Got an extra hit there, so that can allow me to do this in one less cycle. It's a really fiddly and precise technique for managing the one cycle, this guy. It requires stutter stepping.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
I have all 6 of those now.
Tossed another Palace of Darkness key onto the pile. So many E-tanks.
Ah, Nightmare. Back in the day, I definitely struggled with Nightmare on the first fight. I don't anymore, but like... on that tiny little Game Boy Advance screen. That tiny little GBA SP in my rather large hands. Let's just say it's not exactly easy to be the most precise. Just a wee bit cramped. I never had issues with the spider even when I was just a kid. I can't say I know what people's problem with that one was.
So many Turtle Rock keys.
Okay, I can definitely see the screen being too dark. The only Game Boy Advance I ever owned was the SP, so I didn't have to worry about lighting-based issues. Instead, I had to worry about hand cramps, because seriously, why did they make it a little square? If the original GBA had anything going for it, it's how much more ergonomic it was to hold. The other 2 editions of the Game Boy Advance are just too small. Yeah, although the original Fat DS is kind of heavy in the hands, it's hard to get that type of handheld feeling just right. Like, the Steam Deck's nice, but it's so big that it's also will tire your hands out after a while. The original GBA was both a comfortable size and ergonomic, so it felt very comfortable. It's such a shame about the screen.
40 more 10 arrows.
I mean, I can understand them swearing by the GB Micro. It's horizontal, so it's a bit easier to hold than the Game Boy Advance SP, and has a good screen in comparison to the other 2. Now, if you really want the perfect experience, a Game Boy Advance First Edition with a modded screen.
More missiles.
Get an IPS panel in there and have yourself a good time.
Tracking Swamp Palace map.
I got a friend that does a lot of modding of various handhelds and whatnot. They have a good time as a result. I have no opinion on these Sony handhelds. I never touched those. Hey, the charge beam, how quaint. Bit late for that.
Holy moly. Charge. Too bad it isn't something better. You stumbled upon Morganon's tower keys.
Charge beam and half magic, that's all I got out of all this. Hey, Tracker, show me the Zevis map.
Now displaying the Metroid combined map.
Yeah, there's nothing in Metroid. I've gotten everything. Which means the Palace of Darkness big key is just in one of the scattered checks in Link to the Past. This scene continues to be extremely Link to the Past heavy. Hey, Tracker, show me the Hyrule combined map. Hey, Tracker, show me the Hyrule combined map.
Please repeat.
What's that one check? That is Mother Brain. It's just the Tracker letting me know I can go finish the game if I want to. You know what? I think it's gonna be Tower of Hera. Get some more trick track going. Nah, I never looked at any of the Metroid Prime 4 stuff. Yep. You know what? Extra lazy mode. I am currently holding the controller pressed against my leg with my thumb and my index finger pressing D-pad left and the A button. So that way I have my free hand for taking a drink.
Marked off the Palace of Darkness big key. That's the last of them.
All right, the mode is go. The only reason why I went for Tower of Hera is because we got a hint that there was a key of some kind in there, and I didn't recall finding any the first time we were there. Wait, I think for the party of four you have joined us at... Hey, Tracker! It's pizza time.
Toggled go mode. On.
Let's roll. So Silver Arrow's in Ganon's tower. Gold Sword's just on the way. Yo, Reiko, how's it going? Yeah, if the Silvers are in upstairs, GT will snag them on the way. Bring the noise! Yeah. There we go. Ah, no wonder I didn't have any heart containers. They're all in their vanilla locations, apparently.
Picked up more heart containers. 3 treasures left. Congratulations on beating off Helmasaur King.
Go mode, and I already know where the sword and silvers are anyways, so it's not really just very much for me to go grab. Well, I know where silvers are. They're in Ganon's tower. Somewhere. That's 27 items, so which exact one it is, I don't know. Ignite Dreams, thank you for the 57 months of tier 3. You know that's spinning a little bit more for us today with that big old support. Are they worth grabbing? Technically no, but I will grab the gold sword just because it's really easy. If the silvers happen to mysteriously appear at the top of GT, then that'll work. But I'm not going to go out of my way to pick them up. I can do the stand-up glitch just fine without space jump. Which begs the question, where the hell is space jump? I guess it's just in pod, I guess. Either that or it's just right up here.
Marking off a desert palace key.
Alright, and the sword is right here.
Upgraded progressive sword by 1 step.
Nah, it can't be in Ganon's tower. In the Combo Randomizer, Ganon's tower can't have any progression beyond, like, silvers or one of the 2 final boss keys. I mean, so it can either have its own big key, or it can have the criteria boss key. The space jump is technically mandatory in the sense that I need it for Lower Warfare. Kinda sad this is Key Sanity. I really do like this song. Oh well, we get another really cool song for the Ascent. Red mail with what book? I can stare upon the tablet, but if I do not understand the tablet, I cannot contain its item. The book is more than likely here in Ganon's tower, if I had to guess. It's a safe guess, it's the majority of the remaining checks of the games. So Cape's so funny when it comes to its magic usage, right? If you're doing multiple actions at the same time, it won't actually use up your Cape magic. This includes swinging your sword and grabbing a wall, specifically pulling on the wall. So if you start just pulling on any old wall or object, the Cape won't actually drain any magic. Pretty sure that actually works in the North American version of the game as well. Oops. Give me that. Weird climb, this one. Yeah, they nipped a ton of the pressing 2 items at the same time bugs in the butt between the Japanese and North American versions of the game. But not other bugs related to 2 actions happening at the same time. So many bugs related to action overlap. How in the world did I bonk? Whatever, I'll just grab the full magic.
Neat. 26 items left in Ganon's tower. 25 treasures left. Marked off as Zelda bombs. Neat. 24 treasures left.
Alright, the arrows are downstairs
Yay.
somewhere. That's
More
not
missiles.
surprising.
23 items left in Ganon's tower.
That's where 23 of the checks are, so they're down there somewhere. Oh, this is not a good position at all for this! Man, the first part of the fight was so
Hey Matt
good.
Steve 79.
And then the second was so bad. Alright, Ganon, let's do this. Oh wait, there have been so many council-related jokes in this seat. I mean, technically speaking, the cash version of Rush is very much Venus flavored. Oh wow, the silver's in Ganon's tower. Who could have seen that one coming?
Good to see you, Sparky Fluffles.
Damn. Alright, get him out of here! Thank you for the minis for some bits. Sparky Fluffles. As now we need to go beat up Mother Brain real quick.
Good job on annihilating Ganon.
Yeah, although I have no intention of submitting the sprite to the official listing. This is sprite for me. Modern spaceship's a little bit awkward, but nothing too bad. Except after all that, I only have 60 super missiles. I guess there was quite a few in GT.
Time to see what the real suck poll conclusion is.
No! Oh no! I'm out of the space jump! Curses! Baby's glitching out of bed. I mean, I don't have a ton of super missiles, but I do have a ton of regular ones.
What was that? Could you repeat that? Just kidding.
There's an interesting trade-off with making the missiles upgrade into super missiles, though. Because what happened is, since you had so many more super missiles, they nerfed the actual damage of super missiles, so they didn't really feel super anymore. I mean, 64 supes didn't exist in the vanilla game. Except that I often end up with like 70. Well, Dreaded's kind of a mixture as to what's the more efficient option. I took some of the shot for the baby! Yeah, not a great stand-up glitch. Like, 8 shots or something?
Toggled mother brain on. That was an amazing stand-up glitch. Only 7 shots.
Let's get the hell out of here. Why is it going up in smoke? How many things has Thomas blown up? Yes. It's the only really appropriate answer for that. Several planets, multiple space stations, a couple of research stations. A meteor.
Timer paused. Good job.
Damn, if only I finished 10 seconds sooner. Now, where's the space jump? That's a good question. Hey, Tracker, enable spoilers.
Toggled spoilers on.
Hey, Tracker, where is the space jump?
The space jump is at Desert Palace Big Chest. In Desert Palace.
Okay, that does make sense. I've had that big key for a while. I just never bothered going back to Desert Palace. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Tracker, where is the Book of Medora?
The Book of Medora is at Palace of Darkness Big Chest. In Palace of Darkness.
Okay. So I wasn't seeing that anytime soon. Already a red male sitting on ether tablets, so that kinda is everything then. Except... Hey, Tracker, where are the silver arrows?
The silvers is out of logic but can be found at bottom big key chest. In Ganon's tower.
Wait, what do you mean out of logic? I have all the Ganon Tower small keys, Tracker. You dum-dum? It's behind Ice Armos. It's like, Tracker, I don't know how to tell you this, but you might notice that every single GT key is lit up. I guess she's upsetty spaghetti because I didn't pick up the ones that were just laying on the ground as well. Who knows? I'm just gonna check on those clears. How are we coming along? Oh, that is going to be a while. Damn. The clears have moved to a crawl. Getting those last 5,000 is gonna take forever. The knights just died. They witnessed you space jumping. Oh god, they can jump in midair. We stand no chance, man. I mean, Anchasines being rare makes perfect sense. Not only does it require its own specific items in the form of the 2 small keys to Castle Tower, but it is one singular check out of 316. That is what we call low odds. It's why Shackville hasn't had anything mandatory in months. Alright, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me today, though. If you enjoy the content, please give it a follow. It helps the channel grow. Gets those numbers going on up that we succeed here on Twitch.tv. On the YouTube side of things, give it a subscribe. You'll get the notifications as well. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Yes. Over 2 hours spent in Link to the Past. Yeah, that seems about right. Jeez. We'll be back tomorrow. I think I have some plans for tomorrow. We'll see. We shall see, as long as it all works. Miss. But for now, I'm gonna go lay down. Maybe play a little bit of PSO, I don't know. Or just take a break. Probably just take a break. I like to rest my eyes between bouts of video games. It's almost like as you get older, there's various just take a break recommendations that the old Wii screens used to do become more and more relevant. Oh well, until next time.